Hey people, welcome to the channel. And reading about the glorious achievements of 4.3, I was wondering, what the hell have we actually seen all year? 2025 it's more gone than here. We are already well within Q3, Q4 territory, right? We're talking about 4.3 as you see this. This is a roadmap. That's not really a roadmap, but let's actually see what has been achieved this year. Because this year is, it's well on its way. So 4.0, this was last year. The release of 4.0 and Pyro. The way I see it, Pyro was a big nothing burger with a copy-pasted starting location and a couple of assets that really leave you wondering, what the hell have they been doing all along? It really is not worthy of the second system in this game without a single functional city in its name. There's nothing. It's just the relic station copy-pasted 4 times, and the rest is, well, no one even cares. Why? Because there's nothing there. But enough about that. Pyro is there, and it is what it is, and, contested zones. And what have we got in this year? So, Q1, Q2, we have AI. We have the Valakar. All right. We have characters? No, it's armor, but, well, it is there. Armor with horns and string. Okay. Hair, armor. That's what they just drop in here. Core tech, collision physics. Oh yeah, the engine is wonderful. This worthy gameplay. All right, ground vehicle, item recovery, arena commander crap. Locations. All right, Hathor. All right, a new sandbox. A new PvP location, basically. All right. Missions and events. Missions. Local site maintenance. Does this even work? Animal control. And these are things that we already had from last year. But, hey, why not rehash it and pretend this is new? This is 4.1. 4.2 was another armor, right? Armor and hair. And armor that is not being delivered as a reward. It's really nothing. AI. Another Valakar. So we had one Valakar here, and we have this other Valakar. Irradiate Valakar. Irradiate Adult Valakar. And Tiny Valakar. This is worthy enough of, all of this stuff. We have a gun. We have a gun. Awesome. We have, of course, ships. Those cannot, they always have to be there. We have new ships that are actually the same ship as before, but now tremendously more time wasting in terms of how you buy it. Basically going with cell phone monetization model of having a bunch of different currencies so as to not even allow you to buy something just in-game as you would by playing and earning money. No, you have to get a bunch of different currencies. Sandbox activity with a Valakar. We have a couple PvP locations. We have some tech, the core tech, dynamic rain. At this pace, who thinks that what is it that they expect to deliver for 4.1? Well, we don't have to guess. It's already here. So it's a star sim, okay. Realistic audio mode. Dynamic server meshing. Didn't we have that already? Don't we have server meshing already? Global illumination. These are the things that they need just to deliver 1.0. And they're just one item away from 1.0. 1.0 is going to be Starware. Meaning, again, they're so good at reselling. This duster is already in game. And you could just glitch into wearing that up until they blocked it. But you still can. This is something you can already do. Wearing a duster on top of the armor is not something new. It is the only thing they will add in terms of a character for 1.0. What about gameplay? Well, guilds is a bunch of crap in fuck. Really? That's what it comes down to, of course. Law and security. What the fuck is that even? I don't know. They don't know either. So, but I'm interested. What is it? Locations, tunnels, sport federation, guilds. That's not a location. Formed after a guild. There's nothing specific. This is all like throwing shit in a brainstorming session. Building interiors. Gameplay focused layouts to fill the interiors of the various buildings in landing zones and in other points of what, where, what are you even talking about? How are you even gonna get there? There's no way of moving around. These are just blocks of JPEGs with no logic to it. There's no way of moving around any of this. They will barely, if ever, have a couple more of these stupid buildings with some kind of interior, but these are all just wishful thinking things. Nix system. So we went from 50, 100 systems to 2. It's only just Nix. And Nix is going to be 3 planets, copy pasted, with the city that you already had. That was, again, the same old dirty trick. Removing the location we already had. What was it? There was a location that they removed in Hurston years ago. And that was removed because it's supposed to go in Nix. So it's going to be that. It's going to be probably Port Olisar as well. They're going to reuse the same assets and just name it. And one day, they seem to think they'll just get away with throwing this turd and say, there it is, 1.0. But even that is so far away in the horizon that they have 4.2, 4.3, 4.4, 4.5, and they plan to run this until the very end. They're not going to do 1.0. They're never going to say, we released it. It's released. This is all tentative. This is never going to happen. And this is why. Because from one year to the next, all you get is a new gun, a new hair, a new piece of armor, reworking on the collision physics and still broken, fixing something that is never actually fixed, and just pretending to do things while actually never doing anything. You re-release. You know what we're going to have soon enough? It's going to be a new system by which delivering boxes. Yeah, that's going to be something probably for 4.4, 4.5. They're working on this, but we will have a new system by which you take a box and place it in a machine and you deliver it. Yeah, never been done before in any game, not even in Star Citizen. This is the sinister mechanism by which they pretend to be working on delivering the game. A lot of this has to do with avoiding getting sued. That's one of the things they're really worried about, because if it becomes obvious that they're not going anywhere with any of this, you can sue them and they will probably be in trouble. But they're a wonderful team of lawyers. You keep adding every once in a while something that for someone that doesn't even understand gaming at all could go, oh yeah, they actually did do something. No, they're working on this. Yeah. Some fucking judge or something like will go, I guess they are. Well, they're doing stuff here. Was this there before? Kind of, but it's, well, yeah, okay. That here was not, okay, so new hair. And they're working on like building every single strand of hair. Yeah, that's a lot of technology. Yeah, that's billions of dollars. That's how this scam basically works, guys. Is it a scam? Is it not a scam? It's at the very least scam-y. If you go, scam actually is, which is like lying to people to get money from them and just tricking and fooling them. I think in many ways it is. Hey, we're still here. We're still waiting and see what happens. I'm just curious, honestly, to see how this eventually goes. Maybe get sold eventually when they cannot milk another drop of blood from the idiots that still give them money. Maybe at that point it changes hands, gets sold, and someone buys it, and maybe something cool happens. You never know how these things do work out. So yeah, we're still along their way. And I'll still be here talking about it, no matter how wrong it rubs some people. That's just the way it is, guys. You have to deal with it. Take care.